अब कोई न सहारा बिनु तेरे, गोपाल सवरिया मेरे।
नंदलाल सवरिया मेरे,
नंदलाल सवरिया मेरे,
ओ गोपाल सवरिया मेरे,
गोपाल सवरिया मेरे।
अब कोई न सहारा बिनु तेरे,
अब कोई न सहारा बिनु तेरे,
ओ अब कोई न सहारा बिनु तेरे,
अब कोई न सहारा बिनु तेरे।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी, बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायकु फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार, बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसति लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज संवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संभारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है, प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महा पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज, निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारि। बरनउ रघुबर बिमल जसु, जो दायकु फल चारि। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरौ पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेस विकार। हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसतिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन बिराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा बिराजे, कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, बिकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम्हरो जस गावै, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपै, तीनों लोक हाकते कापै। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै, महावीर जब नाम सुनावै। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै, मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावै। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है, प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हरे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हरे भजन राम को पावै, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त और देवता चित्तन धरई। हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा। जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गाई, देव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
हरि शरणं 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 हरि शरणं
Jai Shri Krishna. I'm so happy to be here on behalf of Geeta Pariwar. I will be anchoring today's Vivechan session. Along with all of you, I too am eager to hear the first part of the interpretation of chapter 17, Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. Let me begin by thanking our Swami Shri Govindev Giriji Maharaj, whose grace has put us all in this amazing journey of Geeta, which is read Geeta, teach Geeta, and live Geeta. I am sure by now we have all learned to recite the shlokams correctly with the help of our trainers in the weekdays. Now is the time to understand what we have been reciting. We will start the session with an Aramba Prarthana to our Lord Krishna. What is Prarthana? Prarthana is surrendering ourselves to the will of Bhagavan with complete dedication. I welcome Lakshmi Govind Lalvanji to do our Aramba Prarthana. He is retired from BSNL and enjoys reading spiritual books. Didi has been with Geeta Pariwar since February 2023 and does seva as core trainer. Over to you. Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Jai Shri Krishna Didi. That was a beautiful opening for a wonderful session ahead. So next we will go to the deep Prajvalan. We all bow to the knowledge, which is the greatest wealth in our lives. The lamp that is lit on all occasions in our culture is a witness to our thoughts and actions. I now invite Rajesh Kumar Sinhaji to do the deep Prajvalan. He's working with Reliance Industries as a senior general manager. He is a Gayatri Upasak and also took Diksha from our respected Swamiji. He is with Geeta Pariwar since October 2020 and does seva as a trainer. Over to you. Jai Shri Krishna.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृताम् कलहंसकृतावासाम् वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya, for sharing your sacred space with all of us and the beautiful darshan of the Lord. I do have a couple of announcements before we join our main speaker. Registration has started for the new L1 batch, which will begin from July 26. Please share this information with all around you and let them also get the benefits of Geeta ji. We also have our grammar sessions for L1 that will be happening tomorrow. Please join and benefit. The moment we have all been awaiting now is here. It is my honor and privilege to welcome our main speaker for the day, Kavita Verma ji. There is so much to tell about her. I will try to fit everything in a few lines here. She is a disciple of our Swamiji, holds a degree of Advaita Vedanta Acharya from Vishwavidyapeeth, Kochi. She is a Geeta Vritti and Geeta Pravina, and she knows the whole of Bhagavad Gita by heart and can tell any shlokam by a number. She's also one of the program coordinators. She's a classical dancer and writes poetry and has a sweet voice, which you will all be witnessing soon enough. Over to you, Didi. Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण. सदा शिव समारंभां व्यास शंकर मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरु परंपराम्. ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्गीते. Jai Shri Krishna. So last time we have completed our 14th chapter also. So now we have completed 12th, 15th chapter in first level. In second level we have seen 16th chapter, 9th chapter, 14th chapter. And this is our 17th chapter. So in 14th chapter, there is description about the three gunas, Sattvic guna, Rajasic guna and Tamasic guna. Sattvic guna stands for the goodness, Rajasic stands for the attachment, greed, lobha, pravrittira, arambha, karmanam, shamastiha and all. Then the Tamasic guna comes. Tamasic guna stands for the ignorance. The person becomes completely blank. He has no knowledge about the right and wrong, dharma, adharma. He knows nothing. So now we have seen the description and how these three gunas make effects on our daily life, daily routine, and what are the characteristics of these three gunas, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic, how these three gunas work, and how we can become free from all these three gunas. This entire universe is made up with the three gunas only. So these three gunas are the cause of this sansar also. So everything we have seen in 14th chapter. Now we will have the 17th. This is more practical of this 14th adhyaya. So like we have theory and practical in our school, in our college. Every time we have these two things, theory and practical. So now the 14th chapter, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga is theory, and 17th chapter, Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga is practical. Here we will see how to apply Gita in our life as a beginner. How can we start applying Gita in our life? How can we bring Gita into our life? Because the statement of Gita Pariwar is Gita padhi, padhaye, jivan mein laye. Read Gita, teach Gita, and bring Gita into your life. Live Gita. So now first read Gita. We all are reading Gita with Geeta Pariwar and Learngeeta program. We daily join our classes. We have trainer tech. We learn Gita. Then teach Gita also. Some of you have applied for the volunteership. So you are the trainer, some of you are the technical assistants, or some of you are serving as a group coordinator or in other teams. So you are connected with this seva as a volunteer, and you are helping trainers to teach Gita. So now the second word or second sentence is also completed, fulfilled, teaching Gita. Third is living Gita or bringing Gita into our life. That is most tough, we can say, because reading Gita, teaching Gita is somehow connected with our physical body, or we can get like easily we can do it. But bringing Gita or living Gita is something which is difficult. Understanding Gita is also easy. Sometimes we understand, we can by heart the shlokas, and then we can also understand the meaning of the shlokas. Someone will ask, what is the meaning of this shloka? What do you understand by this shloka? You can immediately tell, okay, this is the meaning, and how we can, like everything, the theory you can tell very easily. These are the three gunas, how these will get, these gunas will affect our life, everything. People know everything about the Gita, what are the different commentaries, and what are other people or sages have written on Gita. They know the thoughts of everyone, but still they are not able to apply Gita in the life. People know the anger is not good according to Gita, because kama krodhas tatha lobhas. So kama krodha tatha lobha, these are the trividhan narakasyedan, these are the three gates of hell. So people know that the anger, we should not show anger, we should not have this anger, kama, the lust and the greed, but still we have. Sometimes when we have anger, we just start showing that. So we have to control that at that point. So this is like the practical, the Gita we know, the Upadesh preaching we know, but we cannot apply immediately. So it needs sadhana. When we do sadhana, when we do tapa, then slowly it will come in our life also. Now in 17th chapter, Lord will tell how even your food, your daily routine, your yajna, dan, tap, karma, everything will affect, everything will just help you to increase your spiritual sadhana. Everything will help you to get progress in your spiritual life. So this 17th chapter is very, very interesting in this view, that we can directly get the practical knowledge of Gita. How can we apply these shlokas in our life? So first we start with the question of Arjuna. So in 17th chapter, as I told, name of the 17th chapter is Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. Now the word Shraddha is most popular word in the Gita. One of the most popular words, of course, because in 12th chapter also, Shraddhaya parayopeta mi yukta tamamataha Shraddhayanvita guna, and then Shraddhavanto nasuyanto Shraddhavan labhate jnanam Shraddhavan nasuyascha shrunuyadapi yo naraha, and Shraddhadhana mat Verma. So many shlokas are there. So Lord tells about this Shraddha again and again. So what is the meaning of this Shraddha? Why this Shraddha word is so important? Why God is highlighting this word Shraddha again and again? Because Shraddha means the faith. Or when we do something, this faith or this Shraddha gives a lot of motivation. And without this Shraddha, knowledge cannot be attained. Shraddha van labhate jnanam. With the Shraddha, only person can get the knowledge. Because your Guru will give you knowledge. But how you will get that knowledge? When you have Shraddha. Because if you don't believe on the words of Guru, then there are so many things which you don't understand. Our mind is limited. This universe has unlimited things. It can, there can be anything. There are unlimited possibilities. We think that it is not possible. I cannot believe. But our guru says it is possible. So it is possible. Maybe we are not able to understand that point. But if someone is saying, our guru, our elder, our sages have said that thing, that means our shastras have said, in the shastra the things are written, then it means it will be done. It is right. It is correct. We cannot have doubt on it. So that is called Shraddha. If you have doubt, then you are going to be destroyed, because samshayatma vinashyati. If you don't have Shraddha and you have samshay, doubt, then the person will be destroyed. Samshayatma vinashyati. So what we need is Shraddha. It is always important to attain anything in the life, even in the spiritual life, in the physical life. Also, this Shraddha, many times it motivates us. Like, let's say the example of the students who is studying in the school. So some teachers, everyone has this feeling. Some teachers are most favorite teachers. So we have a deep respect for them. So we never want to, we always want to impress them. We don't want to make them angry. So what we do, we have like Shraddha or respect for the teacher. So immediately what we do, we suddenly automatically we start working hard for those subjects which are taught by this particular teacher. So this is effect of Shraddha. When we have Shraddha, even we don't understand or we don't like that subject much, but still we start reading or studying that subject most because of Shraddha. It happens with the students. Even in our life also, if we like someone, we have Shraddha, we have faith on someone, then it happens that the person, if we have faith in the words of Guru, then whatever Guru will say, we will start doing that without having doubt, without having anything. Then it will give us progress in our life. Guru is saying we should do daily rituals in the morning, then we will start doing. We will not have doubt. So we will not waste so much time in logics, in arguments, because people put a lot of arguments, logics, but still they don't understand, and then they waste a lot of time, because we have very short life, and in this life only we have to achieve a lot of things. So if we just have logics, we have arguments, we just give arguments every time, everywhere, then it will take a lot of time, and we just waste our life by putting these arguments and logics. So it is better to follow the words of Guru as it is. So we will not just waste our time in the logics, in the arguments, and we will just have the quick progress in our spiritual life. But not having logics or not asking questions, that is also not a good thing. We should at one level we have to have some doubts in our mind. We should ask the question, but there are some questions, some things which we cannot understand with our mind. Those things we should avoid, because it will come in our realization after doing some sadhana. There are certain things we cannot understand. Our human mind cannot understand. What is the beyond to this sky? What is the beyond to this world? We cannot understand, because our mind is limited. So therefore, those things we can just believe on the Shastras as it is, and with the time, with the sadhana, it will come in our realization. So Shraddha is very important. Now Arjuna will ask the question. This is also related with Shraddha only. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā saptadashodhyāyah. Arjuna uvacha. Ye shastra vidhimutsrajya yajante shraddhayanvitaha. Teshan nishtha tu ka Krishna sattva-maho rajastamaha. Lord has told in the previous chapter, there are different types of karma, sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. When we have attachment with some desires, then we do karma. Now Arjuna is asking something. Ye shastram vidhim utsrijya yajante shraddhayanvitaha. There are different people who do their karmas enjoined in the shastras. So they have faith on shastras and they believe on the words of Guru. So they have faith, they have Shraddha, but they don't know the ordinance of shastras. Now what in 16th chapter, before the 17th chapter, there is 16th chapter. In the 16th chapter, last conclusion, he has given tasmat shastram pramanante karya karya vyavasthitau. So he said tasmat shastram pramanante. So according to the shastra praman, whatever shastras are telling or whatever written in the shastras, according to that you should do your karma. You should not do what is not written in the shastras, but according to shastras you have to do everything. Now the question comes, we don't know about the shastras. What are the shastras? How to get the knowledge of the shastras? It is not available to everyone. So there are different conditions. Maybe it is available, but we are not able to understand everything because shastras is science of something. It is not easy to understand this science or the shastras. So that can be another reason. Or sometimes it is not available for everyone because many people in the village, they don't have proper education. How they will understand the shastras? So shastras are not available to everyone, and maybe it is available, but we are not able to understand. And there are some another category. They have shastras, they know everything as we talked previously, but they don't apply at all. So Arjuna is not talking about those people. He is saying the people who have faith on the shastras, the words of shastras, but they don't know what is written in the shastras. Now, if you don't know what to do right now, then you have two different paths. Now, where to go, you don't know. Then you don't know right and wrong, difference between right and wrong. Then how you will choose? So he is saying, you have said that tasmat shastram pramanante, do whatever shastras are telling. But how to know the shastras? There are people who don't know the shastras, but they are doing their karma according to shastras. Sajante shraddhayanvitaha. They are doing their karma according with the faith, with the shraddha, and they are trying to reach whatever written in the shastras to know that and then apply. But they are not much aware with the shastras. So teshan nishtha to ka Krishna. What about their nishtha? What about their faith? So what about their actions? Are they sattva, maho, rajastama? Are they sattvic actions, or they are tamasic or rajasic? So the question of Arjuna is people who don't aware with the shastras, the ordinance of the shastras, they have never read shastras, but still whatever they daily rituals or whatever they are doing with the shraddha, with the faith, and how they are getting everything. Like you are doing something, the daily rituals, how you are getting, so vruddha vyavahar. So previously people have done something, your mother, your father, your forefathers, your ancestors, sages, maybe some sages have written some books on daily rituals and you are reading that and you are applying, doing that. And this is not about daily rituals, but everything in all the aspects of your life where you need to have the shastras in front of you, you don't have. So you just follow your previous, like your sages, your forefathers, your ancestors. In this condition, what they have done, so I will also do the same with the shraddha, with the faith. What your guru is telling, you are doing the same. So what about these types of people? Arjuna's question. So they are sattvic, rasic, or tamasic. This is the question of Arjuna. So like this we do every time. Even there is a daughter and she doesn't know how to cook. So she does normally, she just remember how my mother was doing this thing. So she just follows the instructions given by the mother. how she was doing, how she was cooking this particular thing. I don't know the recipe, but still I will try to follow her. So this is called Shraddha, because she was preparing this food and it was so tasty, delicious. So I will also follow the same way how she was doing. No matter I don't want recipe, that is okay. So now what about these type of people? So the people who have Shraddha, who have faith, but they don't know the ordinance of Shastras, then what will happen with them? They are Sattvic or Rajasic or Tamasic? That is the question of Arjuna. Now, in entire chapter, Lord will give the answer. Śrī-Bhagavanuvaca Trividha bhavati Shraddha dehinam sa svabhavaja Satviki Rajasi Chaiva Tamasi Cheti Tam Shunu. Lord is telling there is 3 types of Shraddha of people, of these human beings, according to their previous karma or according to their nature. He is using Swabhavaja. The Shraddha is born of nature. Now this nature is made up of 3 gunas, Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. And according to your nature, your Shraddha will be like that only. So what is this nature? How this nature came in existence? How to define what is your nature? So according to previous karma, we had so many lives previously. So we have done so many karmas. We have performed different types of karmas. And according to those tendencies, our nature is made. So whatever karma we have done previously, our nature has the same thing. So according to your karma, it is your nature. Now he's saying this Shraddha is born of nature, Swabhavaja. So there are 3 types of Shraddha, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic, and it is born of the nature only. So if your nature is Sattvic, your Shraddha will be Sattvic. If your nature is Rajasic, you have so much attachments, greed, Lobha Pravritti Aramba, then your Shraddha is also the Rajasic. And if your nature is Tamasic, you are completely ignorant, you have only 2 options every time, eating and sleeping, then your Shraddha will also become Tamasic. So Shraddha by so he's saying Satviki Rajasi Chaiva Tamasi Cheti Tam Shanu. So just listen about these 3 types of Shraddha. Now the question is, what is this Shraddha? Nature we understood in previous chapter, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic, in goodness, passion and ignorance. But what about the Shraddha? How the Shraddha has goodness, ignorance, passion, disattachment, greed? How the Shraddha is connected with these things? So he will tell, Sattva Nurupa Sarvasya Shraddha Bhavati Bharata Shraddha Mayoyam Purusho Yo Yat Shraddhasa Eva Saha. So he's saying Sattva Nurupa Sarvasya, according to our Sattva. What is Sattva? Sattva is mind or Antakaran. So according to our mind, our Shraddha will be like that, because nature, what is nature? Nature is the effect of our karmas, previous karma, in the form of tendencies. Then it will make our nature. So nature is the mind only connected with this nature term. So now according to your mind, your Shraddha will become the same, and according to your Shraddha, Yoyat Shraddha Sa Eva Saha. So person always becomes like a Shraddha only. So what Shraddha we have, accordingly we will become like that only. So Sattva Nurupa Sarvasya Shraddha Bhavati Bharata Shraddha Mayoyam Purusho Yoyat Shraddha Sa Eva Saha. So that's why the Shraddha motivates us. Because when we have Shraddha on something, we try to become like that. This is our nature. This is the human tendency. According to our Shraddha only, everything becomes. Surroundings also will become like that. Your body, your mechanism inside the body, outside the body, everything will develop according to your Shraddha. So Shraddha Mayoyam Purusho. So that's why it is said that karma, actions are not much important, but your intentions are more important, or your mind, your thoughts are more important, because according to your Shraddha you are going to become like that, not according to your actions. So it is very important to have Shraddha, And with the Shraddha, if you are doing something wrong also, then also it will become right. But if you have Shraddha and the wrong things you are doing or it is done by you is not knowingly, but you don't know the ordinance of Shastras, so maybe you do some wrong thing, but you have Shraddha, so it is good, it is right only. It will not be counted as a sin, but it will counted as a merit, as a punya only. So like there was a small kid in the village, and he was so small in the camp. There was a temple in the village. He always wanted to touch a picture of Shivaji. He was a great devotee of Shivaji. So he always wanted to touch that picture of Shivaji, but it was on the top of the temple, so he was not able to reach to that picture. He was going this temple daily, and daily he was trying to touch that thing, but he was not able to do that because he was short heighted. So he one day like something came in his mind. So there was a shivaling in the temple only, and what he did is he just stood on the shivaling, and with the help of shivaling he just he touched his foot to this shivaling, and he touched the picture. So now this is the Shraddha of that person. Now this action is not good because he is touching his foot to this shivaling. So this action is not good. But why he is doing? He is doing out of Shraddha. He has Shraddha on Shivaji. He wanted to touch that painting. That's why he was doing that. So it is, and he used to go temple daily. He is doing worship for hours. He is meditating to Shivaji. Now he has Shraddha, he has faith, but this action is not good. He is touching his foot to this shivaling. So of course this action is not good. So now what will happen? But this action is right. Even Shivaji, later Shivaji came in front of him, and he got the darshana of Shivaji. So if he is doing wrong, then how the Shivaji will come? So the actions are not more important. That's what I wanted to say. The actions are not important, but our mind state, our Shraddha, our thoughts are important. Maybe sometimes we do wrong with other people, and they they curse us. Why are you doing this? But maybe we are doing this thing with the people because of their kalyana only, because to help them only. Our teacher have anger. Sometimes they beat us, they shout at us. Why they are doing? They are doing for us only. Our mother do this. So we never feel like why they are doing this thing. So they are doing to help us only. We are not studying, so we are getting punishment. So giving punishment to child is not a good action. It seems like it is very harsh. This nature is very harsh, and he is not a good person. But still it is good only because the intention behind behind this punishment is not to hurting that kid, but is to help that kid in the studies. So the actions are not much important, but our Shraddha, but our mind state is more important. So how your Shraddha becomes, you will also become the same. Yo yat Shraddha sa eva saha. So it is very, very important that our intentions, our Shraddha, our mind thoughts should be very positive and good every time, because we are going to become like that only. So if we are not following good thoughts every time, then or we are having tamasic thoughts, so that's why our nature will be made. So if we have sattvic thoughts always, then we will become sattvic person. If we have rajasic thoughts, we are always thinking about some other objects, some worldly objects. Oh, I will get this, I will get this, I will achieve this. Like every time if you have greedy options in your mind, these things in your mind, then you are going to become rajasic person. And if you have tamasic things, as I told, sleeping and eating, every time some people are there, they just think about the sleeping, and every time if you go and talk with them, they will tell about, okay, I have seen this new dish on television, so I wanted to eat that. They have nothing to talk, they have only one topic. So these ignorant people, if you are only thinking about that thing, then you are going to become tamasic person. So this is very important, that having good thoughts and having positive thoughts every time in our mind. Now the next is Sat Yajante Shat Satvika Devan Yaksha Rakshamsi Rajasaha Pretan Bhutagadamshchani Yajante Tamasa Janaha. He is saying how according to their Shraddha only they choose the deities also to whom I worship. So the Sattvic people, they will always choose devatas. Yajante Sattvika Devan. Sattvic people will always worship devatas, deities. Why? Because these Sattvic people doing the worship is not, they are not doing it for selfish motive or for to harm anyone else, but they are doing worship to get purification of mind. They want to reach to the main goal of life. They have sattvic vritti, they always have good thoughts in the mind, they are doing the thing, they are worshipping for the society. Maybe sometimes there are some santa or some sages, they perform yajna. Why they are performing yajna? They are sannyasis. What is the need to do yajna for them? But still they do yajna. Why? To get to help society. So they are doing for the society. So like people, like some santa, some sages, they just establish many organizations. Why they are doing? To help society, not for their selfish motive. So this is called sattvic person. This is called sattvic person. And when we have sattvic thoughts in our mind, we will always worship the devatas. Or also we can say, if you just worship devatas, you will become more sattvic, because devatas always have positive energy in their heart, in their mind. So if you are getting connected with the devatas, because when you are doing worshipping, you are worshipping, then that time also you just have the in your mind the picture of devata. You are thinking about the devatas. So when you are thinking about something which who is filled with positive energy, then of course you will getting that positivity in your heart also. So it is when we worship devatas, they become more sattvic, or the sattvic people always worship the devatas, because they are worshipping, they are doing this ritual and all to get to just help for just help others only, not for their personal motives. So this is sattvic person. Sarajante sattvika devan yaksha rakshamsi rajasaha. When the rajasi people come, what these rajasi people do? So these people just worship yaksha and rakshas. So there are different types of spirits. The people who go and they worship them. Why? Because they think that I have some desire in your mind. These Rajasic people always have attachments, always have desires, always have greed. I want this, I want this, I want to achieve this. So they have every time they have these things in their mind. They want quick results. If I will worship right now, I will do some anushthan. Next day, I need something out of that. So they just go to this yaksha and rakshasas. They worship them. So they just easily fulfill their wishes. So they have this misconception, because all powerful is Brahman only. He will only fulfill our wishes. The God will only, this Ishvara will only fulfill our wishes. Nobody else can do. But still they have this misconception that if I will worship spirits, I will worship these Rakshasas and Devas, demigods, these Yakshas and Rakshasas, then I maybe to worship these demons can help me to achieve my wishes more quickly, more fast. So they are worshipping these Yaksha and Rakshasas. And also it means that if we follow or if we worship Yakshas and Rakshasas, then we will become more Rajasic also. Because why we are worshipping them? Because maybe it is said that if you worship this particular Yaksha, this Rakshasa, then you will get this, you can achieve this thing easily. So we do this worship thing out of some desire. So this is called Rajasic. Yajante satvika devan yaksharakshamsi rajasaha pretan bhutagaramshchanye yajante tamasajanaha. Now the third category comes tamas category. Tamasic people, bhoot, pret. So all the groups of spirits, they worship those bhoot and pret. Why? Because their main intention is to harm others. They don't want anything useful for them also. They don't want anything for society also. They just want to harm others. There are some types of rituals where they have to give bali. They have to kill someone, and they have to give that bali in the yajna, in those anusthana. And these people do that. They want kid, so they are giving bali of other kid, maybe some other person's kid, they are giving bali. So they are killing others' kid to get their own kid. So this is not a good way. This is completely tamasic. God doesn't like these kind of people. So these are the tamasic people. They worship faith and bhoot, because if they will do these things with in front of deities, devatas, of course devatas will never get happy. They will never become present. They will not give any boon, because they are doing sin. They are committing sin. This is not a worship. But they choose these spirits who are they are already not a good souls. They are bad souls already. So they just worship these spirits and pretan bhuta ganashanya. So these are the tamasic people. Now the next thing will come. It is very interesting. We also do sometimes in our life. Sometimes not everyone do, but still maybe sometimes we do. So we should try to avoid those things from our life. What is that? Ashastra vihitang ghoran tapyante ye tapo janaha dambha hankara sanyukta kamaraga balanvitaha. What is saying? Ashastra vihitang ghoran. Sometimes people perform so difficult tapas, austerities. They think that I am the person who can do everything, and it is no matter it is hard or whatever it is, but I will do that. So they perform very difficult yagyas, or where they have to do so much, they have to face so many difficulties. Ashastra vihitam. So God is saying ashastra vihitam. These tapas which you are doing, it is very hard to body, hard to your sense organs. These are never recommended by the shastras. In the shastras, it is not written do hard work or do hard tapas, but you can go softly only. Shastras are more focused on your mind. How can you control your mind? How can you just perform your duties? These are also the tapa only, doing your duty every time. Because many times when we are student, we have to study. This is our duty. We are the office person. We have to complete our office work. This is our duty. We have responsibility of our family to feed them. Then feeding our family is our responsibility. It is our duty to just caring our family or our parents, our child. This is our duty. So now when we don't perform our duty, this is not a tap. And if we are doing constantly our duty honestly, then this becomes our tapa only, because it is not easy to handle everything, our studies, our office, our family, everything simultaneously. It needs, like, sometimes you have difficulties, but you have to balance that time also. This will become your tapa. So always having control over your mind, it will become your tapa. Not like some people just go to the temple on their knee. So what happens? They are just bleeding that time. Just imagine someone is coming with the sweets, because when we go to temple, we have some sweets in our hands, some flowers, and we go to offer these things to God. Patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam. So these things we offer to God as a devotee. Now someone is coming to you with the sweets, with the flowers, you will become happy. But just imagine what what if the person is bleeding completely, his knees are broken and he has so many injuries in the hands, in the knees, then what, how you will feel? You will never feel good. Even you will not feel to eat those sweets also. So how the God will feel good? So people who go on knees and they are now started bleeding completely, blood everywhere, and they are just offering God to sweets and flowers, then God will not like. Maybe he will accept because he is God, he is Bhagwan, but he will not like much. Maybe if you go normally, he will like more. So these ghor tapa people do, these are never enjoined in the Shastras. Ashastri vihitam ghoram tapyante ye tapojanaha dambha sanyukta kamaraga balanvitaha. But these people do these tapa. Why they do? Reason he is giving dambha ahankar sanyukta. There is dambh, hypocrisy. They want to show off. They want to show others that I am so big devotee of Bhagwan. So I am going on my knees. I like they do little bit tapa. They are going on knees. They are keeping fast on Ekadashi without water, without anything. Keeping fast without water is good on Ekadashi. It is not bad. But if your body is not supporting you, still you are doing, maybe you are getting vomiting, you are feeling dizzy, you are not able to perform your duties, you are a student and you are keeping Ekadashi without water and all, and then you have to go college in the sunshine, and then you are not able to study well, your teacher will get angry, then this stuff should be avoided. Now you can eat something, some falahar you can take, because your body is not supporting that thing, and slowly you can go towards the without water also. It is not completely like you should not do, or you are not supposed to do that. It is not like that, but still what our body will support, we cannot harm our body, because this body is given by the God as a gift. How can we harm this body? So we should do tapa. Keeping fast on Ekadashi, it is more better. Keeping fast, what people have this meaning, like not eating anything, not drinking anything, maybe can become our fast. But also it is like not feeding anything from all our indriyas. This is only one indriya, this mouth we are eating, but there are different indriyas. We should not see something which is not good, or which we should not see. We should not hear much. We should not speak much. These are also the fast only. When we are vrata, keeping the fast on Ekadashi, that means we should keep fast with all the sense organs, and we should just think about the God more and more. This will become our tapa. Not like people just take one aspect, not eating, not drinking. This is only the tapa. This is tapa, but not only the tapa. So you can do this also, but this is very important that you should have control over the mind. That is priority. That should be priority. So ashastri vihitam ghoram, they do because dambha. They want to say, I keep Ekadashi Vrata without water. They just tell everyone. They put WhatsApp status, Facebook status, and they do so many things to show others. They put tilak, they put mala and all to show others. So this is called, these kind of tapa they are doing out of dambha. They want to show others. And ahankara, I can do. I am having so much power. To show this power, I will show you this thing. So like a teacher, once teacher gave assignment to all the students, and now teacher said, let's see who will get more marks on this assignment. Now one student was there. He said, I always get good marks. I always get highest marks. I will get anyway. I will do that. And he just started writing his assignment. The first page, the headings he has put with the blood. Now what will happen? Teacher will like or not? Of course she will not like. When she will see the copy, this is written with the blood. How can she like that thing? but people, some students maybe do that. So all these things are not a good tapa. We think that this is the tapa. We are harming our body. We are just harming our sense organs, and we think that this is a tapa. This is not the tapa. We are showing others that this is the tapa, but it can never become a tapa. So he's saying this is never enjoined in the Shastras. Ashastra vihitam ghoran tapyante ye tapojanaha dambha ahankar sanyukta kamaraga balanvitaha. Also people, why do they do these kind of tapa? Calm, because they have so much desires and they want to fulfill all the desires simultaneously. Like this is the thumb rule of life. Everything you will not get at one time. Slowly, God will give you everything, but slowly, not everything you will get at one point. So, but these people, they are so restless. We have seen the nature of Rajasi people. They are so restless. So they want everything right now. So that they do this ghor tapa. They just think that if I will put a lot of efforts, maybe God will give. Maybe these spirits will give. Maybe this God will not give, then I will go to the spirits and different devatas, different Pret, Bhoot and Yaksha Rakshas. I will go to them. Maybe they will fulfill my wishes, because they have restlessness feeling. So they want to achieve that thing right now. So that they do these kind of ghoram tapa, difficult, very hard tapa. But these are never accepted by the Shastras. कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं भूतग्राममचेतसा माञ्चैवान्तः शरीरस्थं तान् विद्यासुरनिश्चयान्. God is saying, God is telling that कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं, while doing this karma, they are harming the body. What I told, this body is given as a gift by the God. And what we should do with this body? The purpose of this body is just do your sadhana and also serve society. So Atmano Mokshartham Jagat Hitayacha. In the Vedas it is written, or also the Swami Vivekananda ji, many times he also quotes this thing. Atmano Mokshartham, this body we have got, why we got? To get moksha, to get liberation, to get the knowledge of Paramatma, or to know the Bhagwan is our purpose. For purpose, this is our personal purpose. And also the body we are given to serve others also. If you want to show that you have so much power and you can do this, with this power you can just perform so many hard tapas. So it is better to utilize this power for others, for society. There are so many Vriddhashrama, there people are living, the old people are living. Then we have Anath Ashrama, there are like kids are living, and other like handicapped people. There are different types of people. So you can help them, not with the money only, but you can help with the body. You have so much power, so just show your power there. You can do different things in those places to help them. So this is more good tapa. This is seva. This is tapa, but not this what you are doing as a hard tapa. This is not a right tapa. So when you are doing these tapas, you are harming your body. You are harming the Bhutagramam achetasa, without knowing anything. You don't have knowledge, you don't know the right thing, and you are just spoiling everything, destroying your body. Body is a gift by God, and if someone will give you some gift, you cannot destroy that gift, because then the person who gave you will not like that he gave some gift to you and you are destroying it. You are not utilizing this. So our responsibility is to utilize this body for others, for us, not destroying this. So he is saying the people who are doing these types of tapa, they are indirectly destroying this body. Achetasa, unknowingly, they don't know, but they are destroying this body, and they don't know this thing that they are not destroying this body only, but they are harming me. When they cut their body, this pain they feel, little bit pain they feel, but indirectly they are harming me only, the God only, Bhagwan only. Because sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto, I am seated in all the hearts of the people. So if something happens with us wrong, the God Bhagwan who is inside us, he also feels bad. So these people harm me only. When they harm body, they are indirectly harming me only. Tan vidya sura nishchayan. So just know those people as a asura, demons only. So we in 16th chapter we have two categories: Daiv, Asur, Sampatti, Vagyog, divine and demonic qualities. So these are these people more connected with the second category, that is demonic qualities. So they are asura only. Pran vidya asura nishchayan. आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु. He is telling आहारस्त्वपि, there are different types of ahar. आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति, yajna, dana and tapa. So he will tell about the three categories. Now the very interesting part is coming, because Lord will describe about the ahar, what we are eating, three categories of ahar, because he has told the sattvic, rajasic and tamasic Shraddha, they worship a god, semi-god or the spirits according to their Shraddha. And what happens, what the heart tapas they do for to get their desires and all. Now he's telling how you can become sattvic in your life, rajasic or tamasic, or he is telling like two ways to say this, to have the meaning of this shlokas. So one is like how you can become the sattvic person in your life, and second thing, what is you, like which guna is on higher proportional in you. So you are sattvic person, rajasic person or tamasic person. To test yourself, these next slokas will come, where the three categories of sattva guna and rajoguna, tamoguna will be described. And so with the food, with the yajna, with the karma, and so many things like manasik tapa, there are different types of tapa and all. So Lord will describe about the three categories of each thing. So he's telling he's starting with the food. So there are three categories, like there are different types of food, but he will divide all these food into three categories. आयु सत्वबलारोग्य सुखप्रीति विवर्धनाः रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या आहारा सात्विकप्रियाः. Now he is telling the food which is dear to sattvic. What is that food? If this food is dear to you also, you are sattvic person. Or if you want to become sattvic person, just start liking this kind of food or start eating this type of food, you will become sattvic person. So both the ways we can take. So first he is telling Ayu Sattva Bala Arogya, which increase our age. Ayu Sattva Bal Arogya. So here he is telling like Ayu Sattva Bala Arogya Sukha Priti Vivardhanaha. Then it will, how this will increase your age? Because the concept is we don't get the time duration, but like if your breathing system, you are taking how many shwasa, how many breaths you are taking in 1 minute. So accordingly your age is there. So it is like if you have this much count of your breath, so if you will complete this shwasa, then you will die. So if you just breathe slowly, so in 1 minute, if you eat sattvic food, you will start breath slowly. So if you are breathing slowly, then you will not waste much your shwasa. So you will live long. That is the logic. So Ayu Sattva Bala Arogya, and then also you are more powerful after eating the food. Arogya, you are healthy. you are happy after eating that food. So these kind of food are sattvic food. And rasya snigdha, what is the characteristic of these food? So these are rasyaha, juicy, like fruits we eat. So these fruits are categorized as sattvic food. So we should prefer these fruits and all. Rasya snigdha sthira hridya. Then these snigdha and sthir, like we have ghee or milk made things, milk made products. So we eat in the childhood, and it will help us in the old age also. People say, I have eaten so much ghee and all, so I am so powerful. So these things, these food will live long, will last long in your body. So these are also called sattvic food. So all the milk made product or the products which you are making in the house, these are the sattvic food. So rasya snigdha sthira hridya ahara sattvika priyaha. These foods are, this category of food is called dear to the sattvic person. What about rajasic? Katvam lalavana tyushna tikshanuksha vidahinah ahara rajasasyeshta dukkha shokamayaptadaha. So he's telling, starting with katvamla. So katva means bitter, amla. Katva amla, like the acidic, and then katva amla lavana. Lavana means the so much salty food. Katvam lalavana atyushna, ati ushna, very harm, very hot food. So ati ushna tikshna ruksha vidahina. Then so hot, so pungent, ruksh, so much like we have chilies and all. So these chilies are also like vidahina, burning feeling. These, after eating so much chili, you will have burning feeling in your neck, in your mouth also, in your stomach also. So these are called rajasic food. So like rich food we say, or we say very fancy food. So all this fancy food comes under the rajasic food only. The burger and all these Chinese items, all these things come under the rajasic food. Then we have tamasic in the last. Yatayamam gatarasam puti pariyushitam chayat uchishtam chamedhyam bhojanam tamasapriyam. So he's saying yatayamam, which is kept for, before it was kept for 3 hours, more than 3 hours. So then it will become yatayamam, it will become tamasic food. Yatayamam gatarasam, without any taste, tasteless. Gatarasam, it has no taste now. Gatarasam puti pariyushitam, it has some smell, some smelly food. Puti pariyushitam chayat uchishtam, then maybe sometimes it is left over in others' plate and you eat that food. So this kind of food is also tamasic food. Pauti paryushitam chayat uchishtam chamedhyam bhojanam tamasapriyam. And the impure food, sometimes some animal is going around towards your food, so this food will become impure. So this kind of food is called tamasic food, and we should avoid this food. So why this food is so important? Because how you eat, your actions, your thoughts will become the same, and according to your thoughts, your Shraddha will be developed. Your karmas are also dependent on your thoughts, because before doing anything, if you realize, you are maybe seeing the computer screen, your mobile screen, you are writing something, you are talking with someone. Before doing any action, first thing comes in your mind, and then it comes on your mouth, in your mouth. So first everything comes in our mind only. So actions are dependent on our mind. So how your mind, how your thoughts are, according to that you will perform your action, you will do the things. So it is very important that your thoughts should be sattvic, your thoughts should be pure. And how these will sattvic? Because when you just eat sattvic anna, because jaisa khaye ann waisa bane man. So according to your anna, according to your food only, your man will be developed, your mind will be developed, and your Shraddha will be developed, your actions will be developed. So this anna, or this food, is very, very basic or fundamental need that you should eat sattvic food only. So Lord has described about the sattvic food and how, what kind of food you should avoid. That also he has told. Now he has given you knowledge. It is in your hand. You become your friend or you become your enemy, because the person you have heard this thought of Swami Vivekananda ji. We are our own enemy and we are our own friend. So now God has told about the 3 kinds of food. Now this is up to you, how you want to become. If you want to become sattvic, then follow the sattvic food, eat the sattvic food. If you want to become rajasic or tamasic, then you can go for that category of food. So this is about the food. Now we will have the tapa, dan, yajna, so many things according to God. He will categorize this is sattvic or this is rajasic and this is tamasic. So all these things we will see next time. Jai Shri Krishna. We will do little Sankirtana. Just have the picture of God in your mind and remember him and then do Sankirtana. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you so much, Didi, for this beautiful and simple explanation, which has given a clear idea on this Adhyayam. After you told about all the Rajasic, Tamasic, and Sattvic foods, I am sure going to go into the Sattvic food from today onwards. Once again, a reminder for all the upcoming programs. Registration has started for the new L1 batch, which will begin from July 26. Please share this information with all around you and let them also get the benefits of Geeta ji. Grammar lessons will start for L1 are happening tomorrow. Please join and benefit. Now we will open the floor to the question answer session. I would request all of you who want to ask questions to raise your hand, and also please keep your video on while asking questions.
Jai Shri Krishna, Shyamala Didi. I will be taking question answer session because Kavita Didi is occupied somewhere. Yes, Vikrant. Please answer.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Actually, I have a weird family situation right now. My mom and dad aren't talking, so I wanted to discuss some things, but I don't want to do it in front of the public. Can I?
You can just message me personally in Zoom chat box. That's fine.
Can I have anyone's contact information where I can call them one-on-one or something like that?
You can message me. Because for call, I may not be available, but I have messaged you my contact. You can message me. I will be answering. Okay? No problem.
Where do I message?
In Zoom chat box.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Because very directly you can ping to Rupal Didi personally in Zoom chat box.
Yes. Yes, Murliji, please accept. You need to unmute.
Namaste,
Yes.
Didi. Thank you so much
Yes,
for
sure.
taking. Yeah. One thing is when we want to help people and we go to say somebody that is not very rich, we need to eat the food made there. It may not be very clean, but we still eat that, right? We have to honor and we cannot hurt their feelings. So how will that work out at that time?
Apadharma is different, Murliji. In our Shastras, the Apadharma is emergency. As you are telling the situation, that is emergency situation only. So in that case, all these rules are not applicable as it is. So there may be some flexibility, so we can eat that, no problem. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Apadharma.
Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. Krishna ji?
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna.
I got a question here for you. Bhishma Pitamaha and Dronacharya in Mahabharata, they must have eaten good food, sattvic food, but still they were fighting for Duryodhana.
Food cannot.
Why they can't change their mind?
Yes, I got your question. Food cannot create a complete personality. Food can just help you to increase that guna, satoguna or rajoguna or tamoguna. But all the samskaras, all the habits, all our thought process is also according to our karmas. Whatever karmas are done in our previous births or in this birth. So we have Sanchita and Kriyamana. Sanchita is whatever karmas we have done in previous birth. Sanchita is whatever we have done in this birth. Kriyamana is whatever we are continuously doing. So all that thought process, all that, those samskaras, everything is according to those karmas. You cannot just blame the food that he had eaten sattvic food, but he had that thought process. That is according to our karmas also. Sattvic food can help us to increase the guna. Okay?
So you can alter the gunas.
Yes.
How?
Exactly. Sorry?
How you can change your gunas? For example, if I'm a Tamasic guri, then I want to be a Rajasic or a Sattva guri. How
That's
can
what
I
I
do that?
told. Food can help us. So if we are having sattvic food continuously for months, for years, so it will help us to become sattvic, to have the sattvic thought process. But if there are samskaras of bad karmas, then that will not completely happen. That will happen, but not completely. Okay? So it is not completely based on food, but also on our samskaras, whatever we have because of our karmas. Okay? But food can certainly help us. So food is a basic thing for that. And what is behind, we cannot know. Okay?
Thank you. Jai Shri
Yes.
Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yes, we have two more questions. Sanghamitra ji. Anu ji, please unmute. Anu ji, do you have any question?
जी थैंक यू। मैं पहली
Yes.
मैं तो मुझे लगा कि कनेक्ट ही नहीं हो पाएगा, इसलिए मैं प्रिपेयर नहीं थी। मैं बोल रही कि यदि किसी ने पथिक और वृत्ति हो गया हो और ड्रॉप ले लिया हो तो उसके बाद विचक्षण के लिए लिंक ही नहीं मिल पा रहा है, तो क्या करना चाहिए? ड्रॉप ले लिया था बीच में, तो
आप लर्नगीता ऐप डाउनलोड कर लीजिए प्ले स्टोर से और लर्नगीता ऐप में जाकर के आपका जो भी बैच होगा उससे आप माइग्रेट कर सकते हैं L2, L3, L4 जिसमें भी आप करेंटली होंगे उसमें।
नहीं
ठीक है ना?
विचक्षण के लिए ये सब हो चुका है अगर तो।
अच्छा, विचक्षण के लिए आपको फॉर्म आता है वैसे तो, लेकिन आप कैसे डायरेक्टली जुड़ सकते हैं? तो आपको कोई कॉन्टैक्ट प्रोवाइड करा सकते हैं?
आप प्रोवाइड करा सकते हैं, चाहे राहुल भैया का या किसी का भी। वो मैंने सब डेमो भी देखे हैं और आपका भी सब देखा है।
चैट बॉक्स में विचक्षण के लिए कोई नंबर डाल दें।
हाँ प्लीज, कुछ भी
हाँ।
कर दीजिए। हाँ, थैंक यू।
दीपक भैया अगर हैं या सुरेश भैया, संतोष भैया, कोई भी हैं तो आप नंबर डाल दें चैट बॉक्स में, जिससे विचक्षण की एग्जाम अटेंड की जा सके।
और उसका टाइमिंग क्या रहता है, कब से ज्वाइन करना रहता है, कुछ पता है?
आप जब उस फॉर्म में जाएंगे ना तो आपको दिख जाएगा। ठीक है ना?
अभी चैट बॉक्स में नंबर आ जाएगा।
हाँ जी, दक्षिणा दीदी है यहाँ पे, वो आपको हेल्प कर देंगी।
तो प्लीज आप नंबर या तो
जी
थैंक यू
नंबर डाल दीजिए, आपको हेल्प कर दी जाएगी। ठीक है ना?
हाँ जी, थैंक यू।
श्री कृष्णा जी। संघमित्रा जी, प्लीज आस्क।
Jai Shri Krishna Didi, please explain 6 number slokas again.
7th chapter 6 number shloka.
17th chapter 6 number slokas.
This Vivechan again to see that
17th chapter.
17th chapter, yes. Karshayanta sharirasam bhuta gramam achetasa man chaivanta sharirasam tan vidyasura nishayan. Lord is telling here the foolish men torturing the group of elements in their bodies, and me also dwell within the body. Means, as in 15th chapter, he explains, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtu. I am sitting in your heart. So when you are hurting your body, you are hurting me also, because I am your very soul. I am that very Paramatma. So you are hurting me also, and not just hurting our body, having upvasa and that. Don't misinterpret it. Because here Karshayanta means hurting your body means ye shastra vidim utsrijya, not according to the shastras. It means I will not be eating for 3 days. It is not written in any shastra. Without having any sankalpa, without having any thought in our mind, I just said I will not eat anything for 3 days because my mother is angry and I want to show my anger also. So for that, I am not doing that. So I am Karshayanta. I am torturing my body. That is not as per our shastras. So that is Karshayanta Shariyasam. Lord says, you are hurting your body, equally you are hurting me also. Okay? Bhuta Gramam Chetasa Man Chaivanta Shariyasam Tan Vidyasura Nishchayan. Dwell in the body, know them to be the demoniacal in their resolves, in their convictions. So they will be considered as asuri people. Not they are doing so much tapa or not performing so much tapa. They are just hurting their body and hurting me also in residing in their body. Okay?
Mang Chaivanta Sarirastham.
Mancha ev antah sharirastha means hurting me also, sitting in their heart, residing in
Okay,
the body. Antah sharirastham. Lord is inside our body. Like that. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. Praveen ji.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yeah. Didi, I want to know meaning of Uchishta.
Uchishta means
Yeah.
we were eating something together. Then it was fine. But I left the food and someone else is coming and eating that. So that is Uchishta. Jhutha pujan.
Okay.
That is Uchishta.
Thank you, ma'am.
Jai Shri Krishna. Any other question? We are done. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rupal Didi, for answering the questions. Before I close the session, I would like to give a big shout out to our Tech Didi, Dakshina Didi.
One more question.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. One more question. Geeta ji.
Yeah.
Please unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Geeta ji, please. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. See, we have heard of these people who are doing some kathora tapas, who are straining their body. You mean to say that it is wrong? That you are hurting the God within you?
Shastra, they have read the Shastra, they have read proper method of doing that. If they have some sankalpa in their mind, then it is not wrong. Without having any sankalpa for that, without reading the Shastra, without having any mantra, if we are doing that, that is completely wrong. Okay? Because that is not as per the Shastra.
What is sankalpa? Sankalpa meaning the way you have to do it? What is that?
Upvasa for Mahashivratri, we have this sankalpa in our mind that this is for Mahashivratri. For Janmashtami, we have the sankalpa. For someone else, we are doing that. So we have that sankalpa in our mind. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yes. Shamla ji, we can.
Thank you once again, Didi, so much for coming in for the question answer session. Before I close the session, I would like to give a big shout out to our Tech Didi, Dakshina Didi, and also to our entire IT and backend team for all their hard work behind the scenes. Thank you all to the Geeta Sadhaks for making this question answer very interactive and interesting. May Bhagavad Gita be our life guide. Let us complete this session with our Prarthana once again to our Lord Krishna. We have with us Mahendra Kumar Dadiji from Rajasthan, who is a tax advocate. He is also interested in astrology. He is with Gita Pariwar since March 2024 and does Seva as group coordinator. Thank you, Bhaiya. Over to you now.
Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudeva Vrajapriyam Dharma Sanstapakam Viram Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum.
Thank you, Bhaiya, so much for this beautiful prayer with which we are coming to the end of this session. Thanks to all for attending this session. We will now play the Hanuman Chalisa and would love all of you to stay back and listen and get his blessings.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि बरन रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबेको आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीनी बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटै मिटै सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बल बीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय.
Thanks once again to all of you. We will meet again next week for another interesting Vivechan session.